All right, we have liftoff. Okay, so how did everybody do with your review?
Good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, I think. Guess we'll find out. I think I did good.
Sarah, do you want to ask your question again of everybody just to make sure that I'm not giving you crappy advice?
Yeah, I just had a question on number 23. Is that asking the same thing as
20,
20 and 21?
pretty much. Yep.
Yeah, I just wanted to check because, I mean, it says estimate, but I was like, is it really just asking for the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I put down anyway. So.
Me too.
Okay.
Has anybody taken the test yet?
No, I'm gonna maybe be brave enough to do it tonight.
I just want to know how many questions are on the thing.
Well, she gave
That'll
me
tell me what sort of an investment I'm in for. But like, I don't want to start it, be like, oh, I'll be brave, start it at like 9 o'clock and then be brave, and then the thing takes me like 2.5 hours to do.
Well, you only have 4 hours to do it, so if you started at 9, worst case scenario, you'd be in bed by 1. So.
And then back up again at 6:30 to get.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I've heard you get better test scores if you do it at 1 o'clock.
Yeah. That generally doesn't work out so well for me. Ugh. But, oh well. I might do it tonight. I may. We'll see. How about you guys? Are you going to wait till tomorrow, or are you going to do it tonight?
Most definitely waiting till tomorrow.
My one hasn't knocking him back. You going to try out the marshmallow jar? So hard to impress that one. Like, it's a new chair. My kids are going to be so excited in the morning.
They will be freaking out.
Yeah. Oh well. What? Somebody was in the bathroom a little bit ago. The light was on, the door was closed, but Avery's definitely asleep. Rowan, I have absolutely no idea. Sorry.
Should we start our group meeting quiz?
Yeah.
It's pretty close to the same questions as the review.
Forgot we had a quiz.
I kind of did too.
Oh, this is lesson 8. Group meeting quiz. Where is my phone?
We're doing lesson 8, right? Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Last time I clicked on the wrong one.
We don't have to do this one at SPSS, right? Oh no, we just need the information. Okay. Jason, can you see if you can locate my phone? I need a calculator that's coming out. I don't think I have it over here. Okay.
The questions are pretty much the same as the review. So if you've already done the review, then we should be just reassuring we have the same answers.
Yes.
Did you guys take this quiz by yourself the first time?
No,
No.
we met.
I was like, I didn't either. And it says to mark it false when you take it alone the first time. But I wrote all my answers down, so I don't know.
All right, are you guys ready?
Yep.
Ready?
All right. Which of the following variables is or are categorical? The number of animals at the zoo, a randomly selected brand of toothpaste at a convenience store, age and years of randomly selected vehicles in a parking lot. I'm going to say the last two. Oh, thank you.
I think you can you can click more than one.
I was going with just the middle one, toothpaste.
That's my kind of thought too. Sarah, what do you think?
That's what I was doing too, but now that I look at it, I have to think about it. I would say just the middle one, just because it says in here. That's the only reason I would say just the middle one.
Okay.
But
Technically, yeah.
All right, I can go next. The mean IQ test score in the United States is 100. 20 randomly selected statistics students took an IQ test, and the mean of their scores was 112. Which of the following statements is or are true? 100 is a parameter, 112 is a parameter, 100 is a statistic, or 112 is a statistic. So 100 is the statistic, and 112 is the parameter.
I had it the other way around.
I had the other way too. 100 is a parameter, 112 is a statistic.
But I didn't look it up, so I could.
I'm going to go with that as well, because 100 is, so that's kind of,
That's the population.
yeah, but if you're thinking about like, think about like the bell curve. 100 is kind of that range. It's kind of the range. It's that, it's the border, which would be kind of your parameter. It'd be the area that you would, that's considered the mean on there. And 112 is the statistic, because that's the mean of the scores.
Yeah, from the actual sample. Yeah, you guys are correct. I had it backwards, so.
Well, at least you looked it up, because I was doubting myself as soon as you said that.
So 100 is a parameter, and then 112 is a statistic.
I'll go next.
Okay.
Rotham City has 4 distinct neighborhoods. The property values are similar within each neighborhood, but they vary considerably from neighborhood to neighborhood. One neighborhood has very low property values, another has extremely high property values. Property taxes are usually roughly proportional to the property values. What type of sample should we collect to gauge the residents' responses to a proposed increase in property taxes? A sample random sample, a systematic sample, a cluster sample, or a stratified sample? I say stratified sample.
I do too.
That's what I had.
Me too. Okay. When design experiments are conducted in a public school system, researchers typically choose a particular district and randomly select teachers of, say, 4th grade students in that district. The experiment is then conducted using all students in the selected classes. Which type of sampling scheme is implemented? I would say the cluster sample.
Agreed.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. At a school fundraiser, the name of every person who attended was entered into the drawing. At the end of the evening, 6 names were selected to receive door prizes. Which of the sampling scheme was implemented? Simple random sample.
Yes. Okay, a special interest group is conducting a survey regarding wolves in Yellowstone National Park. To adequately gauge opinions on both sides of the political spectrum, the researchers took the list of registered Democrats and selected a simple random sample of 100 people. Then they took a list of registered Republicans and selected a simple random sample of 100 people. Which type of sampling scheme was implemented? And I put down stratified sample again.
Me too.
Again. I thought you said simple random on the last one.
Well, a few questions ago, we already did a stratified one.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Not
All right. I'm with you.
immediate previous question, but a couple questions ago.
Okay. Just kidding.
Feisty.
Jeez, don't yell at me. All
Is it
right.
my turn?
Guess my turn.
Okay.
And a survey was taken of purchases at the Crossroads. Open the data file Crossroads purchases and use this data to answer the next 3 questions. Do you guys want me to wait? Will you do that or no?
I was like, I already did it on the homework. So.
I have it open, but I already did it on the homework too. So.
Okay. So using software, calculate the mean of the amount spent, round to 3 decimal places. And I'm saying that's 4.771.
That's what I had.
You gotta open it in SPSS.
Seriously, I can't open it in SPSS because I'm already taking the quiz in regular. I can't log out of here now because sorry guys, having technical problems. Hang on.
It's an SPSS file.
Crap. Okay, so I did not open. I can't open the file because I didn't originally start in the VPN.
You want me to tell you what's in it?
Or take a screenshot or show.
Yeah, can you send a screenshot?
Ooh, there's a lot of entries.
Sarah takes that back. She can't tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring
Well,
somebody on, Sarah.
I thought I could totally tell them to you, but there's a lot of entries. There's like 80 or 90. 85.
okay. Well, we'll figure this out. Did you guys answer question 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the answer?
4.771.
Okay.
Did you have it written down?
Me?
Yeah, on your.
No, because I've got to open it up in SPSS and I can't where I'm at. Because if I log out of the quiz, then I'm.
But when you did the preparation assignment, did you do the preparation questions or whatever that were in the
Textbook.
in the book?
Wait, these aren't the same questions though, are they?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's number 9 on the review.
Ah, yeah. No, I didn't because I thought these were all review questions, and so I was looking through it, but I didn't actually realize that this was the preparation assignment. Sorry, it's been a long week. It's only Tuesday.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Don't worry about that. All
Sorry.
right. So
We're having like
everybody else that has it, we'll just keep taking turns.
Okay.
So we're on question 9 now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Using software, calculate the standard deviation of the amount spent. I got 1.912.
Agreed.
Yep. Start by creating a histogram of the amount spent in Crossroads purchases. Then mark the following statement as true or false. I created a histogram representing the amount spent in Crossroads purchases. So, I like did this old school on a piece of paper. I even hand drew out a histogram on here.
Look at you, overachieve.
Good job.
That was a hard question.
All right, so Marianne, I think we're done with that SPSS
Okay,
section.
then
So
I will go. All right. Jessica Meyer and her research team measured the body temperatures of a sample of diving elephant seals. A thermistor was placed at a specific location on each seal to measure its body temperature. Body temperature of seals tends to decrease as they dive. I feel like we've done this one already in a previous lesson. The researchers estimated the typical body temperature of each seal at the time they initiate a dive and called this the representative temperature of the seal. Thermistors were placed in the hepatic sinus of 4 of the seals named Bodil, Roberta, Larry, and Purr. I feel like that should be P-U-R, but I'm just, whatever. The seal's body temperature at the start of the dive was calculated to be those temperatures that you can see. Complete the following table and use your work to answer the next 4 questions. What is the value of the number that goes in the position marked with A in the table above? All right. Where's the mean? Where's my mean? Hang on. All right, let me get my mean real quick. Would you round off your mean? Because for the mean for this one, I got 38.075. Would you guys just round it off to 0.08?
No, because you have to
I went
round
3 decimal places.
Okay. Because the other ones are all 2, and I want to be consistent with that. Okay. So all right, so A is negative 0.165.
Yes.
That's what I had.
Sorry, that took forever.
Well, wait, what did you guys say?
Negative 0.165.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed. The 0
Okay,
threw
well,
me off for a second.
I'll go next, and we can go back to the rotation we had at the beginning. So, what is the value of the number that goes in the position marked with a B in the table above? For square B, I got 0.681.
Agreed.
Okay. Let me do that one again because I didn't get that. Yep, okay. I got it. That's
Did
what I
you
got.
get that now, Sarah?
Yeah, I did it wrong the first time. I don't know how, but I did it wrong the first time. Right?
Am I next? Who's next? Sarah's next?
I don't know. Whoever wants to go. Alright. What
Or maybe-
quantity? What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
What quantity is equal to the sum of the numbers in the squared deviations column? I said none of these.
Well, that sounds good to me because I didn't put anything. I knew it wasn't, but it's none of those, so that's a good answer. Because it's not quite the variance. It's a part of getting to the variance, but
It's not standard.
So I had the variance, so I'm wrong.
I think it's, so the variance is the n-1 is what the variance would be. So you know how you you add up that column and you get the sum, and then you divide that by n minus 1. And I had written in my notes that that little formula, that n minus 1, is the variance.
So I have divide the sum of the squared deviations by n minus 1 for sample variance.
And you have the whole equation as the sample variance?
I wrote it down as a cheat. I wrote all of my formulas and things like that in one place, so I didn't have to look all through my notes. And so that's what I had written down to get for sample variance.
Yeah, it's close, but not quite.
So it's almost there, but it's not.
It's a portion of everything, but not anything. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a step of the way, but it's not really there.
All right. 14. What is the standard deviation of these temperatures? And
Oh
then
man, I'm gonna
1.230.
Sorry,
Okay.
say that again.
1.230. Is that what you guys got? Or
I
no?
have to calculate wrong, so give me 5 seconds.
That's not what I have, but that doesn't mean mine's wrong. So let's hear what someone else has first.
So I'm actually putting it in the software just because it's going to be a little bit faster. We can do that kind of stuff. We're looking for the standard deviation.
Sorry, I kicked myself off accidentally.
Yeah, standard deviation.
Okay. I have 0.715.
And that's from the software, Sarah?
Yes. But hold on, let me go do it by hand and see if I get something different.
Because mine's still different than that. So now we have 3 different numbers.
We're doing great, guys.
Do you remember what the equation is for standard deviation? To calculate standard deviation, it's a pain, isn't it? See, standard deviation. Where is my note?
Hold on, I'm rereading the textbook and doing my math again. See if I get something better.
Answer to B was the only one I got wrong, and I'm not really sure why I messed that one up. Oh man.
All right. What about 0.712? That's my new bad answer. Okay. That sounds like a no. I'll try again.
What's the equation you're using?
From the app software.
All right. New math, I'm going with what Sarah said a minute ago, 0.715. That's what you said, right?
Yeah. Yep, that's what I got too.
This 3 decimal places is messing me up because I did it all in 2 decimal places, so I'm having to.
Yeah, I got 0.715 on the app or on the software and by hand. It's been a long time.
You have something in the washer and dryer? Oh, okay. Well, it's hanging. Okay. Is it my turn?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we haven't agreed on that answer, I don't think, yet.
Oh, okay.
Anybody else figure that out?
It sounds good. It's still not what I had, but I just need to redo mine, so
How close were you?
0.5. And some more numbers, but
Okay. So who's up?
Let me-
I think it's Marianne.
Under certain conditions, the standard deviation can be negative. I'm going to say false.
Yep.
Agreed.
that's what I had. Okay. The same study, the researchers placed thermistors, temperature sensors, in the 3 seals named Chick, Starburst, and Patty, near their spinal cord and brain in the extradural vein, and they placed thermistors in 6 other seals named Sir Richard, Jerry, Sammy, Nut, Jonesy, and Butler in their aorta, the largest artery in the body. Finally, they placed thermistors in 4 other seals named Odell, Roberta, Larry, and Pierre in their hepatic sinus. The results from the study are summarized in the table below. Which location resulted in the most consistent temperature measurement from one seal to another? And I said it was the extradural because it had the smallest standard deviation, was my justification.
Yep, that's it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, I have the next one, right? Okay. What is the third quartile of, oh, sorry, I'll read the information first. The number of hours students spent studying for an exam were recorded. The data are represented by the box plot below. Use this box plot to answer the next 2 questions. What is the third quartile? 8.
That's what I had. Okay. What percentage of the day, did everybody agree on that? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What percentage of the data lies between 4 hours and 8 hours? Note list the number as a percent and not a decimal, and don't include the percent sign. Example, if the answer is 66%, then input only 66, not 0.66. So I said 50%.
Okay.
Agreed.
That's what I had.
Okay.
Is it me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. An observation from a normally distributed population is considered unusual if it is more than 2 standard deviations away from the mean. There are several containments that can harm a city's water supply. Nitrate concentrations above 10 parts per million are considered a health risk for infants less than 6 months of age. The city of Rexburg reports that the nitrate concentration in the city's drinking water supply is between 1.59 and 2.52 parts per million, and values outside of this range are unusual. We will assume mean minus 2 times the standard deviation equals 1.59 parts per million, and mean plus 2 times the standard deviation equals 2.52 parts per million, it is reasonable to assume the measured nitrate concentration is normally distributed. All right, estimate the mean of the measured nitrate concentration in Rexburg's drinking water. Okay, so I need to five nine and 2.5. Sorry, let me just get my head around this again. 2.5, 2.5. Okay. All of a sudden, I am blanking.
Well, 1.59 and 2.52 are both within 1 standard deviation, right? 2.
Cool.
Yeah, so they're both within 2 standard deviations. So they're both 2 standard deviations away from the mean.
Okay, so I need to, let me think a minute. Sorry, I hate these questions. This one specifically, because I don't know that we've done a question like this before in our homework, and now my brain is kind of going,
A little different than some of the other ones we've done.
Okay, so do I need to,
As soon as you figure out how to do it, you're gonna laugh.
I know I will. Okay, am I setting this up like the normal? No, never mind. Babe, can you come here for a minute? I'm reading this question and my brain is wigging out. I don't know.
So sure. That's why it's not able to help with it.
Well, we've been having some quiet times in between. I still, on question 13 about the, Russell said it was the variance and Sarah and I said none of these.
Huh?
I think it's the variance. I think Russell's right. So I found it in the book. It's in chapter 4. And it says, we add a column whose values are found by subtracting the mean from each observation, squaring it, and multiplying it by the probability for that value. When we add up the values in this column, we get the variance.
Yeah, but we didn't multiply by the probability.
But there are
Okay.
already squared deviations.
So we had the squared deviations, but because it wasn't multiplied by the probability, it's not the variance.
That's what I would say.
Okay. All right. Sorry to go back to that.
Still very well be wrong, but that's just what I think.
No, I think you're right. I was just forgetting about the variance part of it, or the probability part.
I appreciate the plug though for
I divide that by, no.
Add the,
You're welcome.
Add the what?
add the equations together and solve the mean. I did it. So you add the equations together and solve the mean.
Oh,
Can you figure out how to do it?
sorry guys. Yes. Okay. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay.
I told you.
I know. This is why I don't do math late at night. Okay, so the mean is 2.055.
But you need 3 decimal places.
2.055.
0.055?
55. I had
055?
2.054. Maybe I did my math a little wrong. So you had 55, Sarah?
What do you have, Amanda?
Well, I was real lazy because it said estimate. All I put was 2, so
Hey,
I was like, that's close. It said estimate, right?
Well, technically missing 0.055 is pretty close.
It is, yeah.
I estimated 0.054.
yeah,
That's even closer.
But I'm not. But I don't agree with what they said. So it's an estimate, right? So like they should give us some leeway on either side.
well,
So there's no true answer as long as it's within 2 standard deviation points.
Are we going with 5.5 or 5.4?
55.
between the two.
We're going 5.5. All right, sold.
Okay.
I don't know. I did it in my head.
Okay, so estimate the standard deviation of the measured nitrate concentration in Rexburg's drinking water. Someone else probably better tell me what the answer is, because I was like, estimation, I put 0.25, but it's probably a little bit more than that.
I got 0.233.
That's what I got.
Okay, a little bit less. I honestly didn't even do math for it. I just thought we were estimating. I just like looked at the numbers and just
Right?
wrote stuff down.
Maybe you actually did it right and we did it wrong, because then it asks for the actual one later.
No, it's fine.
All right. Number 21. Between the two measured nitrate concentrations, you approximately 68% of the values lie of. Between what two measured nitrate concentrations? I put. Hold on, let me just put them through. 1.823 and 2.288.
Agreed. I agree. We're agreeing on that?
Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
sorry.
All right. Use the following information to answer the remaining questions. The admissions committees for most Masters of Business Administration programs require the Graduate Management Administration test as part of the application for new students. It has been shown that the scores on the GMAT are normally distributed with a mean of 542.3 and a standard deviation of 120.54. The minimum GMAT score required for admission to the MACC program in the School of Accountancy at BYU is 500, but it is rare for students with scores less than 600 to be admitted. What is the probability that a randomly selected student will score above 542.3 on the GMAT? And I had 50%.
Me too.
That's what I had.
So are you guys putting that in as 0.50 or just 50?
I put it in as a decimal because that's how I gave it on the applet.
Okay,
Okay.
just making sure.
And she's usually a little more clear about that in the answer.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Huh.
Good question.
All right, Sarah, or Ananda, you're back up because Marianne
Okay.
didn't have the program.
All right. What is the probability that a randomly selected student will score below 600 on the GMAT? And I had 0.684.
Agreed.
My turn.
Yep.
What is the probability that a randomly selected student will score 600 or above on the GMAT? I put 0.316.
Yes.
Agreed. All right. Find the GMAT score that corresponds to the 10th percentile. Round to the nearest whole number. So I got 388.
Yep.
Yes. Find the GMAT score that corresponds to the 90th percentile. Round to the nearest whole number. So that would be 697.
Mm,
Is that not what you got?
yeah, that's right. Sorry, bad rounding on my part. Now that I look at it. Thanks.
Find the first quartile of the distribution of GMAT scores. I put 461.
Okay. Find the third quartile of the distribution of GMAT scores. And I got 624.
Yeah. Okay, consider a simple random sample of n equals 15 students taking the GMAT. What is the mean of the distribution of sample mean scores for all such samples? Round to the nearest tenth or one decimal place. So let's see, I go. Okay, is it point? Hang on. What is the mean? 542.3?
That's what I got.
Okay, I got two. What is the standard deviation of the distribution of sample mean scores for all such samples? Round to 3 decimal places. 31.123.
Yep.
All right. Well, what is the probability that the sample mean GMAT score for an SRS of n equals 15 students will be greater than 600? And that one is round to 3 decimal places. I got 0.032.
Me too.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right. Who's hitting submit first to tell the rest of us what we missed? All right, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I got it. I'm right here. Sorry.
So I already did it. Already did it. Don't do it.
Alright.
I'm just kidding. We got 100%.
Really?
Sarah, that means you're right on question 13. Good job.
Yay. Sorry I doubted you.
Don't even. It's a good thing. Most of the time I'm wrong.
It's a team effort.
All right, sweet. So are we doing half an hour later next week or next time on Thursday?
Yeah, is it this
We're
week,
doing.
Russell?
No,
It's next.
it's not till next week.
Next week? Okay.
Yes, it's next Thursday.
So normal time on Thursday.
Yeah, the 26th.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Wait, it's the 25th.
Oh, 25th. Yeah, sorry.
All right. Cool beans.
Okay,
All right.
y'all better have birthday candles ready. That's my birthday.
Oh, well,
Oh, it
very good.
is?
Happy birthday.
Next Thursday.
Thursday.
We're giving you 30 extra minutes to party.
Yeah. There you go. I'm gonna jump on that.
That's your birthday?
Yeah, you're funny.
Yeah, tell your husband to mark that on the calendar.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, at least he's got more than a week notice.
Yeah.
All
All right. Well, good luck on the test.
All right, I'll get this submitted and yay, good luck everybody. Again, I'm so sorry, I was unprepared today. I looked at this stuff and I thought, oh sweet, review questions, and then looked at it and then didn't write anything down because I looked at it. That's what I get for being smart. Okay.
Thank
See you
you.
on Thursday.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.